on highway, but he found himself. Now, I'm just reporting to you as it is, because arising from that activity, I've seen a lot of media activity around SAND, and the allegations are around counter assembly and sound authority, administrators, and everyone. In fact, the allegations are against the government, whether assembly, executives, and authority, to be behind the menace. So the side of the assembly that there was no formal communication, and I've indicated the confirmation that I got. Later, Honorable Muthoka called me and confirmed that indeed he was on his way around Mombasa Road, and Honorable Mwema asked him to pass by and help him address a meeting. That's what he told me. You've heard from Honorable Kimongo, that's a member of Committee on Environment and Climate Change, that he also received a similar call. Now, honorable members, this is not just a simple matter. And I will refer you to the basis of this petition. The basis of this petition is under Article 1, where the people may exercise their power directly or through democratically elected representatives. In the cases of petition, order, honorable members, in the cases, order, Sergeant at Arms, you reduce your clerkship as I proceed with my communication. The citizens have addressed this assembly to deal with this matter. This morning, we received this petition of the Assembly Business Committee, which it did. The committee gave directions that appears before this assembly today at 2:30. And the basis of this is under Article 1. Honorable Mudike, you have underscored the importance and the urgency of this matter as to whether it should be considered within 60 days, and I will give further direction to your prayers and what that means. But further to that, honorable members, if you read this constitution as a provisions for bills of rights, and the Bill of Rights, I will refer you to Article 42, because some of us may not know what environment means. Article 42 provides as follows, that every person has a right to a clean and healthy environment, which includes the right to have the environment protected for the benefit of the present and future generations through legislative and other measures, particularly those contemplated under Article 69. Now, through the legislative processes, the County Assembly of Makueni enacted a law, which is Makueni Sand Conservation and Utilization Act, in compliance with the Bills of Rights provided for, right and environmental protection under Article 42. But that 42 takes us to 69. 69 provides for obligations in respect to environment. The state shall ensure, that is, ensure sustainable exploitation, 2, utilization, 3, management, and 4, conservation of environment, natural resources to ensure the equitable sharing of accruing benefits. D of it, the state shall encourage public participation in management and protection and conservation of environment. F of it, the state shall establish systems of environmental impact assessment, environmental audit, and monitoring of the environment. G, the state shall eliminate processes and activities that are likely to endanger the environment. And H, the state shall utilize the environment and natural resources for the benefit of the people. Now, the state in this case is either the state at the national level or the state at the county level. In this case, the state of Makueni has gone ahead to implement the legislations. Now, any form of environmental exploitation or utilization outside the provisions of Article 2, a legislation under this article is unconstitutional. Now, to comply with this petition, which is understanding order number 230, is that the committee responsible is required to inquire into this matter and report back to the House within not more than 60 calendar days. Honorable Mudike, the law is very clear, is not more than 60 days. It can be 1 hour, it can be 2 days, it can be 1 week, not exceeding. And therefore, you are perfectly in order to persuade me to consider this matter as urgent and be considered in less than that. Honorable members, you have noted that some members of this House have been mentioned to have attended a meeting which requires inquiry and investigations as to what was their role. An officer in this assembly has been mentioned. The Managing Director for the Sound Authority has been mentioned. An officer for Sound Authority attended that meeting. Member for Kasekeo is complaining. In view of this, honorable members, I wish to direct as follows. That one, the County Executive Committee member responsible for environmental affairs to submit a response to this county assembly on the petition and the issues raised by the petition, an independent response signed by himself, this House, not later than Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. this week. 2, aware that the Managing Director has been mentioned on this matter, and that under the Sand Conservation and Utilization Authority, there is established a board whose responsibility is to oversight the Managing Director. I wish to direct as follows, that the chairperson of Makueni Sand Conservation and Utilization Authority, with his signature representing the entire board, to file its response on the issues raised by the petitioner not later than Wednesday of this week at 2:30 p.m. Honorable members, is arising from the responses that will be presented before this House that the Speaker will give further directions as to whether that matter will be considered by the Committee on Environment and Climate Change or any other committee in this House that may not be conflicted, including the Committee on General Oversight. In view of this, Honorable Modike, the area member, the fact that we will have a response before 2:30 of Wednesday, then it is presumed that this matter must be concluded at the shortest time possible. Pending hearing and termination of this matter, the chairperson, Committee on Environment, where applicable, the chairperson, Sand Conservation and Utilization Authority, and the County Executive Committee member responsible for environment, who is answerable before this House, is hereby directed by the will of the people that to halt all activities related to sand harvesting and conservation until this matter is heard and determined and the petitioners get their response. As to whether there were prior licenses before or approvals by the government, it is presumed and it's a fact that the risks associated with this menace, if it's allowed to continue, whether with approvals or not, it poses danger to environment and the lives of the people and social order, political and economic order in people of Kilome constituents. And therefore, harvesting or utilization, whichever name, should be altered forthwith until this matter is heard and dispensed and a substantive response is concluded. I now direct the clerk of the county assembly to ensure that my communication and directions do reach the respective persons on or before 5 p.m. of today and delivered by Sergeant at Arms. That matter is settled. Next order. There's another petition. Response to petition. Chairperson of Committee on Education, ICT, and Internship to respond to a public petition presented on 28th of July by the Speaker of the County Assembly regarding reduction of internship position in the County Assembly of Makueni in the financial year 2025-2026. I indicated that the 60th day must reflect in this petition's clerk. Nevertheless, Chairperson, proceed. Clerk, get me the last date for this petition response. Proceed, Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. On 9th September this year, 2025, the committee convened a consultative meeting with the petitioners on the subject matter. During the meeting, some issues were raised. Some issues were raised that needed some consideration from the ECM and, of course, the committee. And Mr. Speaker, since you've been on recess, Mr. Speaker, the committee has invited the ECM tomorrow, Tuesday, 30th September this year at 12 noon in the County Assembly Room 1 for a consultative meeting regarding the matter. I therefore request an additional 7 days until 7th October this year for the committee to table a comprehensive report, and thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Chairperson. So, Chair, do you have a response or not?
Because some issues were raised during a meeting with the petitioners, and we had to consult with the ECM, and we made to meet him tomorrow at noon, so that we may consult further before we bring a full report, which is due to be given on after 7 days from today, Mr. Speaker.
7 days from today is on 6th of October.
Yeah, but I'm intending to bring it on 7th of October.
Why not 6th on Tuesday?
It's quite in order, but yeah,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Endeavor to present the response by 6th of October at 9:30 in the morning session.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Next order. Another one. Chairperson, Committee on Environment and Climate Change, to present a response to a public petition by residents of Chandulu in Gumod regarding distribution of Chandulu borehole water in Dovoini Shumile. Honorable members, I did direct that since there was an indication of withdrawal, that substantive number of petitioners must file a withdrawal of this petition. Is that what you're indicating, Chairperson?
Mr. Speaker, ours was just to give the House the report how it was deliberated by the committee. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, part as you check on page 2 of the report, it says, in the circumstance, the petition was therefore dropped. That is the position of the committee. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, I think it is within your prerogative to direct whoever that they can withdraw formally the petition. If you allow, Mr. Speaker, I can go through the report so that members can know what transpired.
From page?
If you allow, because it's a small petition, allow just me to just take.
No. You are reading from 2.0, page 1, or Roman 1?
Mr. Speaker, go to 1.0, page 2.
1.0?
Page 2, or else you can start from page 1.
Roman 2 or page 2?
2.0.
Yes.
Consideration of the committee, and then you look at the last statement of that paragraph, which says, Mr. Speaker, that in the circumstance, the petition was therefore dropped.
Have you attached evidence of drop? Who dropped the petition?
This is a committee finding, Mr. Speaker.
So where are the committee's findings? This is a statement. Where is the finding that the petition has been dropped? Is there evidence?
Mr. Speaker, what you are requesting.
What did the committee rely on to state that in the circumstances the petition was therefore dropped by the committee?
Proceedings that happened during that meeting and their minutes towards that. Because the only thing that the committee documented was minutes of the committee or deliberations that took place during that time.
Now the question is whether the committee has powers to determine or drop a petition.
No, it doesn't have powers, Mr. Speaker. It only recommends for the House to come and resolve. So if this House resolves...
Order, member. On petitions, we can't resolve because we can't vote.
Mr. Speaker, the committee has mandates to come and report to this House. Then the chair, who is the speaker now, directs further on what needs to be done. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, if there are no standing issues, then the speaker directs. So I think the matter now lies in your hands.
Now, Chairperson, standing order number 230, every petition is presented pursuant to this part and shall stand committed to the relevant sectoral committee. Whenever a petition is committed to a sectoral committee, the committee shall not more than 60 days of the time reading prior respond to the petition, to the addressed petitioners or the petitioner, and laid on the table of the county assembly, and no debate or in the relation to this, and the speaker may allow debate. Now, we can only discuss your response in line with standing order number 230. Proceed. Not more than 60 days from the time of the reading, respond to the petitioner or the petitioners by way of a report addressed and laid on the table. Where is the response to the petition?
Mr. Speaker, from where you are reading, the petitioner submitted this petition on 11th November 2024. Are you suggesting, Mr. Speaker, that we're not supposed to proceed because 60 days elapsed a long time ago?
So where is the response? Where is the committee's response? The committee response to the petitioner is minute number 24 of September year 2000. Distribution of Chandulu water bore the Voini subward remains at Sekeleni. The residents agreed unanimously to have the borehole at Sekeleni with no objections. Now, where is that? This is a minutes of the Committee of Account Assembly. So where is the unanimous agreement of the citizens of Chandulu who presented a petition? You have a copy?
Mr. Speaker, I have a copy of the public petition.
Do you have a copy of the same petitioners withdrawing and agreeing unanimously on the project?
Mr. Speaker, I think we are mixing issues here. And Mr. Speaker, I think you need to allow me to take members through of what the deliberations of the committees were. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, if from where you sit and from the recommendations
to save
of the
time,
allow me to
just
make
a minute.
my point.
Let us save time.
Mr. Speaker, the first petition, we took 1 hour. Why can't I be allowed 2 minutes to just go through this?
Because I'm asking, there is a petition presented. Why should I allow you to proceed with a business outside starting on number 230?
See, then you allow me not to proceed.
Why is it if it's unprocedural?
Then why don't you just allow me not to proceed? Instead of, if you know that I'm not supposed to present it, then I should not present it.
Honorable members, this is a petition by citizens of Gumo, and they have appended their signature, and it was presented before this House. The committee is indicating in its report and minutes that citizens of Gumo agreed that the project remains as it is. I'm asking the member, I have a copy of a petition with signatures of petitioners complaining about Project X. I want a copy or a letter of the petitioner indicating that they have agreed so that we can vacate the application. A committee resolution must be based on a letter from the petitioner saying that now they withdraw the petition, for example, and the matter has since been resolved. Do you have a document from the petitioners that you relied on to state that it has been unanimously agreed? Well, if you answer me that question, we will proceed. Without it, it will be a waste of time. Honorable Moki. Yes. Hold on, Honorable Moki. Just a minute. As you speak, I'll give you an opportunity. Now, the document referred to by Honorable Chair is minutes of third sitting of Chandulu residents regarding distribution of Chandulu borehole water at the Vainishu Mele held on this particular day, November 2024. Members present, as per the attached attendance list. Do you have that list? In attendance, area MCA, ECM, CO environment, agenda, prayer, adoption of the agenda, distribution of water. Minute 1, the meeting started at 10. Minute 2, adoption of the agenda. Minute 3, the citizens agreed to unanimously to have the borehole at Sekeleni with no objections. I'm asking, these are minutes where there are attachments. If you read your reports, you usually have minutes and a copy of the report signed by the chair. So where are the minutes for the residents resolving as such?
We have no attachment as per those people signing, whether they have agreed for the distribution or for there is not being distribution. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, from where you sit, then we request as a committee, you allow us about 7 days, we get the signatures of the members who are present when it was agreed that let status quo remain.
Honorable Moki.
Is that fair?
Mr. Speaker, I wanted to inform the House. This matter at hand, Mr. Speaker, we have seen, and it's good that you have intervened. Mr. Speaker, it's a precedent we have set, because we had a petition like this one from Avendini to the Committee on Health, Mr. Speaker. And when we were raising issues, Mr. Speaker, I was told the petition was withdrawn, Mr. Speaker. When I got to the petition, Mr. Speaker, there is only one person who wrote a letter saying that this matter is resolved. And when it was coming to this assembly, several people signed, Mr. Speaker. Somebody sitting in Nairobi, right to the committee, I have withdrawn this matter. This matter has been withdrawn. So I think the Committee on Environment, so I don't know what we are going to do, because this is a committee which is supposed to handle the sand issue, Mr. Speaker. So I wonder how we are going to handle. Mr. Speaker, we are diluting this assembly. That is what I can say. Somebody cannot write a letter, or committee cannot revoke a petition when we don't have members who petition signing to withdraw the petition. Mr. Speaker, that is my point. Thank you.
Honorable members and member from Zambani Vingon, your response, what caused you to sit as a committee is a petition signed by petitioners. What I was asking you, so that we save time and we should not have spent more than 15 minutes on this matter, was that there is no evidence by citizens. Now, if we resolve this matter as you would want or want at that time, and someone appears tomorrow and say that they are still following up on their petition, what will we say? So if you have 10 petitioners and they have signed, reasonably speaking, there must be a convincing number to a tune of 9 or more than 70% of them, clearly indicating that they have withdrawn the petition and the matter has been resolved in this manner. So the petition has not been responded as requested by the petitioner. And for whatever reason, if the petitioners have withdrawn and they have agreed, provide evidence to that effect within the next 7 days and the matter will be rested. That's what I was telling you.
Mr. Speaker, I think we are talking about the same thing. I didn't want to conclude this statement. The committee was reporting on what it had deliberated. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, that's why I'm requesting for 7 days, so that we can get the withdrawal signatures of the members who are in tandem with the decision of the committee and with the ECM and with the member of county assembly for that area. That's what I was requesting. And Mr. Speaker, so that even members can understand what transpired, I had requested for just 2 minutes to take members through to get to know how.
It is not, whatever,
it is okay, Mr. Speaker.
Whatever you want to present, it is outside standing order number 230.
Which is okay, Mr. Speaker.
So align me to 230 and I will give you sweet time.
7 days, Mr. Speaker.
7 days, provide a response with evidence of withdrawal. Once again, had you listened that time, we would be now in order number 5 or 6. Honorable Moki, you don't have to anchor members of Environment Committee. You don't have to impute improper motive that the fact that they are responding to this petition, why are you questioning the committee's ability to handle the environment matter on sand harvesting in relation to Nguma Ward? The two projects are not related. So that was not necessary, in my view. Now, in regarding your petition for Mavindini dispensary, if you have an issue, raise it substantively and we will square it out. But nevertheless, we thank Gumo residents for reminding you that there is one which you feel it's not fairly done. Please raise it substantively and we'll discuss it. Next order.
Order number 5, papers.
Leader of the majority party.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the Assembly. 1, the Makueni County Financial Year 2024-2025 Annual Progress Report. 2, the control of the budget, Makueni County Financial Year 2025-2026 Monthly Exchequer, release status as at August 31st, 2025. 3, the Makueni County Assembly Annual Report and Financial Statement for the year ending 30th June 2025. 4, the Kibwezi Makindu Water and Sanitation Company annual report and financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025. 5. The Makueni County Revenue Fund annual report and financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025. 6. The Makueni County Sand Conservation and Utilization Authority annual report and financial statements for the year ended 30th June 2025. 7. The Water Municipality annual report and financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025. 8. The Emali Sultanahmood Municipality annual report and financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025. 9. The Makueni Fruit Development and Marketing Authority annual report and financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025. 10. The Makueni County Referral Hospital Level 5 annual report and financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025. 11. The Kalawa Sub-County Level 4 Hospital. Honorable Speaker, I have about 10 Level 4 hospitals, so I will just mention the names. So I'm laying the papers for the annual report and financial statements for the year ended 30th June 2025 for the following Level 4 hospitals: Kalawa Sub-County, Mukuyuni Sub-County, Mutitwandei Sub-County, Emali Sub-County, Kibwezi Sub-County, Kilugu Sub-County, Sultan Ahmud Sub-County, Boni Sub-County, Matliku Sub-County, Tawa Sub-County, Mutiambua Sub-County, Kisau Sub-County, and Chambeke Sub-County, Level 4 hospitals. I have additional sub-county hospitals: Kabu Sub-County, Dongoni Sub-County, Makiru Sub-County, Level 4 hospitals. I've laid all the annual reports and financial statements for the year ended 30th June 2025 for the above sub-county Level 4 hospitals. 27. The Makueni County Executive, State and Public Officers Carlon and Mongenge Fund annual report and financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025. 28. The Makueni County Receiver of Revenue annual report and financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025. 29. The Makueni County Emergency Fund annual report and financial statements for the year ended 30th June 2025. 30. The Makueni County Emergency Fund annual report and financial statements for the year ended 30th June 2025. 31. The Makueni County Empowerment Fund annual report and financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025. 32. The Government of Makueni Executive annual report and financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025. 33. The Makueni County Emergency Fund annual report and financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025. 34. The Makueni County Bursary Fund annual report and financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025. And 35. The Makueni County Climate Change Fund annual report and financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025. 36. The Makueni County Assembly, State and Public Officers Carlon and Mongenge Fund annual report and financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025. 37. The Water and Sewerage Company Limited annual report and financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025. And the last one, 38. The Mboni Water and Sewerage Company Limited annual report and financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025. I lay.
Honorable members, Makueni County financial year 2024-2025 annual progress report of the Office of the Control of Budget and Committee of the Budget and Appropriation Committee to respond to the Assembly within 21 days. The Budget and Appropriation Committee may involve sectoral committees if need be. Once again, Chairperson Budget and Appropriation Committee, clerk take note of this, that for this to be tabled here within 21 days, so at the 15th day, paper should have been laid. So Budget and Appropriation Committee, 21 days. I need to ask that next we'll ask you to benchmark from Finance Committee. In 2 days, they considered 36 reports and they are fairly doing well. So I think the benchmarking from PAC has been helping Finance Committee. So we will not require to send Budget Committee to PAC. We will ask them to benchmark from your sister committee, which is Finance, to beat deadlines. Honorable members, the annual report and financial statements for the year ended 30th June for the entities of the county government of Makueni, as read and tabled and listed in this order paper by the leader of the majority party, which are 36 of them, stands committed to the Committee on Finance and Socioeconomic Planning to consider and respond to the House within 28 days. I'm persuaded with the new energy, the Committee on Finance will deal with this matter, 1121. Same energy, but repackaged. So the patron, PAC, please don't hesitate to motivate the Finance Committee. Honorable members, we have how many more papers today? More papers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, around 10. And then after that, there's a pending bill. A pending bill that is the Committee of the Whole Assembly of Makueni County Tax Waiver Administration Bill. And then there's another one. There's supposed to be 2 bills. Where's the policy? It's policy. Honorable members, we shall proceed to laying of the papers. Then in line with the standing orders for the convenience of the House and this bill which has been pending, then I will direct we proceed to order number 8 on the Committee of the Whole Assembly to consider Makueni County Tax Waiver Administration Bill of the year 2025, which is Makueni County Assembly Bill number 2 of 2025. Chairperson Committee on Public Accounts Committee to lay a paper, followed by Chairperson Committee on Finance, Socioeconomic Planning to lay a paper, Chairperson Committee on Devolution to lay a paper on boards, County Public Service Board execution, Chairperson Committee on Lands take notice to lay a paper on implementation of function transfer to a Mali Sultan municipality, Chairperson Committee on Water Irrigation Sanitation to table a report regarding water tariffs, Chairperson Committee on Environment and Climate Change to table a report on recruitment of Board of Directors of Makueni County Climate Change Fund. This is primary, very important in view of timelines. Chairperson Committee on Gender, Children, Youth and Social Services to table a report on Makueni County Empowerment Fund guidelines of the year 2024. Chairperson Committee on Finance and Socioeconomic Planning to table a report. The request of approval of 4th quarter payments for the County Emergency Fund. Chairperson Committee on Lands and Urban Planning to table half yearly report of the period January to June of the year 2005. Chairperson Committee on Infrastructure, Transport, Public Works and Housing, including Energy, to table half year progress report. January to June 2025, and lastly, Chairperson Committee on Environment and Climate Change to table half-yearly progress report, the period January to June year 2025. Honorable members, prepare yourself. Please don't start walking to the dispatch table if you are called upon to pay a paper. We need to save time. Chair PAC.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the Assembly, the report of the County Public Accounts Committee on the consideration of the report of the Auditor General of the Makueni County Climate Change Fund for the year ended 30th June 2024.
Chairperson, Finance and Socioeconomic Plan.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, sir, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the Assembly. The report of the Committee on Finance and Socioeconomic Planning on financial year 2024-2025, March-June Emergency Status Report. I lay.
Chairperson Committee on Devolution and County Administration.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of Assembly, the report of the Committee on Devolution, Public Participation, County Administration and Special Programs, and the annual report of the Makueni County Public Service Board on the execution of the functions of the board from January to December 2024. I lay.
Chairperson Committee on Lands and Urban Planning and Development, report on Mali Sultan Municipality. Emali Sultan Municipality, transfer of functions.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it will be read by Wednesday.
Why is it
2:30.
so? All committees retreated. It is presumed that all these reports were adopted and we were on recess.
That report is we are supposed to change that statement to a report, and we are working on it.
Was the member from Lale Mali, you had requested a statement?
Before it was a statement.
By a member from Lale Mali?
Yes.
Did he see the response to the statement?
Yeah, he saw the statement, but we were requested to change it to a
Fair
report.
enough. Member from Lale Mali, were responses satisfactory to you?
Yes, Honorable Speaker, they were to develop a report giving instructions.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Within, you said 3 days?
Yes.
3 days is, what is there at 2:30?
But we have to adopt it during the sitting day on Monday, so Monday 8:30, 2:30, sorry.
Monday 2:30?
Yeah.
Chairperson, that should be done as such. Chairperson, Committee on Water Irrigation, report regarding tariffs, Ike. Chairperson, Committee on Water, Vice Chair. Members of that committee? Are you a member of Committee on Water? Are you a member? Take care of your seats. You have so much as the leader of minority. You just keep your cool. You are the request of the statement. Chairperson, Vice Chair, a member of that committee. I asked for a printed list of members in the committee. No, I want first to confirm, is there a member of Committee on Water in this house? So what are you waiting for? Give me the schedule. Honorable Mudoka, Sarambilo, Honorable Kisungi, Honorable Joyce Mwende, Honorable Muthin Mwema, Honorable Jacqueline Kamula, Honorable Misha Kali, Honorable Eric Katumo, Honorable Brian Zoka, Honorable Sebastian Muli, Honorable Elizabeth Kawembe. Member for Thanke. You know, it's an abuse of responsibility to be asked to give an honorable or execute honorable duty and you choose to ignore. No. I only have a request from Honorable Masi Mutuku. Proceed. You have nothing. Request of the statement. Honorable Kalunda.
Honorable Speaker, since the committee members chose not to respond, I want to assure you that we had a consultative forum in the morning with the MD Kimasko and some of his members of staff and the chairperson of the board, and also a representative of the Minister for Water in the morning, and we unraveled the issues, and I think the committee is going to come up with a report on the same.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Any member from that committee on water who is opposed to that? Member for Thanke? You opposed?
No, Honorable Speaker, we met today with the Kimawasko team and also the member was there, and we will be tabling a report on the same.
Were you present or absent with apology?
I was there. I was from the beginning of the meeting. I was there till the end of the meeting.
So how much time?
I will do some consultation, Honorable Speaker, and then
the committee must have resolved, unless you are not keen.
Honorable Speaker, the report which we got.
Fair enough. Lack of none, I give you 7 days. On Monday at 2:30.
Thank you.
Next week. Chairperson Committee on Environment and Climate Change to table report on the recruitment of Board of Directors of Makueni County Climate Change Fund.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the Assembly. The report of the Committee on Environment and Climate Change on the report on recruitment of the Board of Directors of the Makueni County Climate Change Fund. I lay.
Chairperson of the Committee on Gender, Children, Youth, Sport and Social Services to report on Makueni County Empowerment Fund guidelines. Honorable Francis Monia. Honorable Elizabeth.
Yes. I can't trace my card, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the Assembly. The report of the Committee on Gender, Children, Youth, Sports and Social Services on the Makueni County Empowerment Fund Guidelines 2024. I lay.
Chairperson, Committee on Finance. Fourth quarter payment for County Emergency Fund.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, sir, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the Assembly. The report of the Committee on Finance and Socio-Economic Planning on the request for approval of fourth quarter payments from the County Emergency Fund. I lay.
Chairperson, Committee on Lands, the half-yearly progress report, January to June 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I beg to give to lay. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the Assembly. The report on the Committee of Lands and Urban Planning and Development on the statement regarding sorry, Mr. Speaker, it's some confusion.
Chairperson, Committee on Environment and Climate Change, half-yearly progress report, followed by Chairperson, Committee on Infrastructure on half-yearly progress report.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the Assembly. The half-yearly progress report of the Committee on Environment and Climate Change for the period January to June 2025. I lay.
Chairperson, Committee on Infrastructure, Roads.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the Assembly. The half-yearly progress report of the Committee on Infrastructure, Transport, Public Works, Housing and Energy for the period January to June 2025. Thank you.
Chairperson, Committee on Lands, the half-yearly progress report, January to June 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the Assembly. They have yearly progress report on the Committee of Lands and Urban Planning and Development on the period July to June 2025.
Honorable members, for the convenience of the County Assembly, in the interest of the prioritization of the bill before us, I direct we proceed to order number 8. Notices of, just a minute. These notices will take us to 5. The notices will take us to 5. You will complete in time, we'll come to notices. Fair enough. There are notices, is order number 6. We will resume to order number 6 after order number 8. So the respective movers of the motion be available to give notices of motion. Order number 8. Leader of the majority? Leader of minority? Leader of majority, leader of minority? Honorable Maneno, the absence of the leader of majority, the deputy whip and the deputy majority whip assumes the responsibility. It's a requirement of the standing orders. Acquaint yourself with power. Do we extend? Proceed, clerk. Order number 8.
Order number 8, Committee of the